Good morning, everyone. This is Miss Taylor from the Marathon County Public Library, and today for storytime we have books about bananas. So you can see I have my little monkey friends here who like to eat bananas. I know I do. I eat them for breakfast a lot or a snack. So we have lots of fun books about bananas today. But first we're going to start with a welcome song. So we did this one last week. So we're going to clap our hands, and this is how it goes. Ready? Hands are clapping, clap, 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 clap. Hands are clapping, clap, 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 clap your hands with me. Okay, now tap your toes. Ready? We're going to tap our toes. Here we go. Toes are tapping, tap, 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 tap. Toes are tapping, tap, 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 tap your toes with me. Okay, now we're gonna wiggle our fingers. Ready? Here we go. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, 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 wiggle your fingers with me. Okay, now we're gonna play peekaboo. So I want you to hide your eyes. Ready? Here we go. Eyes are hiding, peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Eyes are hiding, peekaboo. Hide your eyes with me. Peekaboo. All right. Great job, everybody. That was our welcome song. So like I said, we have books about bananas today. So our very first book, it's called The Mouse Who Ate the Moon. What do you think? Can you eat the moon? Let's see. This is The Mouse Who Ate the Moon by Peter Hortchuk. One evening, Little Mouse peered out of her hole. She was looking at the moon. Look at that, it's a nice full moon. The moon is beautiful, she said as she settled down to sleep. I would love to have my very own piece of the moon. The next morning, when Little Mouse woke up, she saw something that she had never seen before. What is that? A piece of the moon had fallen from the sky, she thought. But is that a piece of the moon? It looks like a banana to me. My wish has come true, she cried. Little Mouse ran to get a closer look at her piece of the moon, and it smelled delicious. Yum. Perhaps I can eat it, said Little Mouse. It smells so good, I'll just have a tiny nibble. So she took a tiny bite, then another and another, and just a tiny bit more until she had eaten half of it. Oh no, cried Little Mouse. Now the moon won't be round anymore. Oh no, Mouse looks sad. What's the matter, Little Mouse? Asked Rabbit. I have eaten some of the moon, said Little Mouse, and now it won't be round anymore. Nobody can eat the moon, said Rabbit. Well, I just did, said Little Mouse. Little Mouse walked past Mole's house. What's the matter? Asked Mole. I have eaten some of the moon, said Little Mouse, and now it won't be round anymore. Nobody can eat the moon, said Mole, laughing. Well, I just did, said Little Mouse. Little Mouse sat in her hole, sadly looking at the remains of the moon. It began to get dark. Then she heard Rabbit and Mole. Little Mouse, come out, they said. We want to show you something. Little Mouse followed Rabbit and Mole to the top of the hill. They sat and looked at the starry sky. Slowly, something shiny appeared behind the trees. Let's see what it is. It was the moon. It was big and it was round. Little Mouse was overjoyed. Look at the moon, she cried. I haven't eaten it after all. So Rabbit, Mole, and Little Mouse sat under the stars and ate the other half of Little Mouse's moon, and it was delicious. And the big moon lit up the sky behind them because really, nobody can eat the moon. Okay, so that was our first book called The Mouse Who Ate the Moon. Okay, so now we're gonna do one of our favorite songs. We did this one a few weeks ago. It's called Roly Pulley. So can you roll your arms with me? It's just like the wheels on the bus, and it's our song of opposites. This is how it goes. Ready? Roly pulley, roly, pulley, up, 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 up. Roly, roly, pulley, roly, roly, pulley, down, 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 down. Okay, so now we're gonna do in and out, our opposites again, in and out. Ready? Let's roll our arms. Here we go. Roly, pulley, roly, pulley, in, 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 in. Roly, roly, pulley, roly, roly, pulley, out, 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 out. Okay, good job. Now it's time for speed. So this one's really fun. So we're gonna start out normal speed. Ready? Here we go. Roly, pulley, roly, pulley, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly, pulley, roly, roly, pulley, slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Okay, great job, everybody. Okay, so our next book, it's called Betty Goes Bananas. Okay, there's Betty and a whole bunch of bananas. Look at all those bananas. Betty was hungry. She saw a banana and she wanted to eat it. But the banana would not open. Betty tried using her hands and her teeth and even her feet. And then suddenly, Betty cried and sniffled and kicked and screamed until finally, do you think that's gonna make the banana open? Finally, she calmed down. There is no need for that, said Mr. Toucan. Watch, I will show you how to peel a banana. Mr. Toucan showed Betty how to peel the banana, but the banana was Betty's and she wanted to peel it. So Betty looked at the banana and looked at Mr. Toucan and looked at the banana again. And then suddenly, Betty cried and sniffled and kicked and screamed until finally, she calmed down. There is no need for that, said Mr. Toucan. You can peel the banana the next time you have one. Betty started to eat the banana, but the banana broke. Oh no, do you think Betty's gonna go bananas? Let's see. Betty cried and sniffled and kicked and screamed even louder than before. Until finally, she calmed down. There is no need for that, said Mr. Toucan. Or would you like me to have the banana? So Betty ate the banana. And the banana was delicious. Yum. And then suddenly, Betty saw another banana. Okay, I wonder if she can peel it this time without going bananas. Okay, so that was our second book called Betty Goes Bananas. Okay, so if you ever need help peeling a banana, feel free to ask someone. No need to go bananas over it. Okay, so the last book I have for us today is called Gladys Goes Out to Lunch. So who do you think Gladys is? She looks like a big gorilla. And you know what gorillas love to eat? You guessed it. Gladys loved bananas. She ate bananas for breakfast, bananas for lunch, and more bananas for dinner. One day, the most delicious smell came drifting through the zoo. It smelled even better than bananas. So Gladys went out for lunch. She couldn't wait to taste what was making that deliciously sweet scent. So she followed it all the way to a pizzeria. Do you think it was pizza she was smelling? Let's see. There were pizzas with pepperoni, pesto, and even pineapple. Gladys tried them all, but pizza wasn't what she smelled. When she found the sweet scent again, Gladys snooted, wiggled her toes, and followed it down the street to French cafe. Let's see if what she's smelling is there. This had to be where the smell was coming from. There were frog legs, fried snails, and a frozen moose. Gladys tried them all, but fancy fresh food wasn't what she smelled either. Gladys was glad because there wasn't enough on the table to feed a bird. When she found that sweet scent again, Gladys snorted, kicked up her heels, and followed it around the corner to an ice cream stand. I wonder if that's the smell she was smelling. Gladys hoped the smell was coming from here. There were 15 flavors of ice cream in 15 different colors. Gladys tried them all, but ice cream wasn't what she smelled. Gladys was tired, and her tummy was nearly full. Until she smelled that deliciously sweet scent one more time. Gladys knew she was close. She smiled, licked her lips, and followed it around the block to the back entrance of the zoo. She sniffed all the way to a little food cart and found just what she was looking for. Let's see what it is. It was banana bread. Yum, banana bread does smell really good, doesn't it? Gladys ate the whole loaf by herself. It was the warmest, sweetest lunch she'd ever tasted, but there was something missing. What do you think it was? It was her favorite dessert, which was bananas, of course. Okay, so that was our last book, called Gladys Goes Out to Lunch. Okay, so now we're gonna do our closing rhyme, okay? Can you guys help me? It's called Tickle the Clouds. So, this is how it goes. I want you to tickle the clouds up high. Ready? Tickle the clouds, and tickle your toes. Tickle your ears, and tickle your nose. And reach down low, and reach up high. Story time is over, so wave. Goodbye. Thank you all for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the books. Have a banana or two, maybe make some banana bread. There's a great recipe at the end of this book if you ever want to check it out. And have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.